It's your boy, the Rich Blazer Sweetheart, with another Gaming with the Rich. Now, this deck is shockingly good, pun intended. It features the new Raichu in the Triumphant Light pack that has that Resilience link with Arceus EX, which we do have in our deck. And to complement it, I'm sure you've seen it, is the Magneton, but just Magneton, not any of the Magnet Zone. So you're probably wondering why not include a heavy hitter. It's just to build up energy and transfer if needed, but the idea here is to get Raichu online as fast as possible, start to deal damage, beef up Arceus on the bench, and of course use Cyrus. This is the first time I'm really using a lightning deck, and this would be amazing if we had our lightning Pokemon out. Not Arceus, which means we have a hill to climb a bit. And I hope this isn't the Palkia 18 trainer deck. Please don't let it be. It could be kind of annoying. Okay, so it's not, but there's a possible heavy hitter and a cape onto the Palkia, which is better than Rocky Helmet. It gives us some survivability. And there's the Magnemite. So the following turn we can begin attacking. This is perfect. We end our turn. They probably think, okay, they'll attack, slash, start to build up slowly, cape onto Magikarp. That's fine. This deck definitely has to have Misty. It has to have Misty because, see, spoken into existence. We need Tails. We need Tails. We need Tails. We need Tails. One heads. Tails. Alright. Completely fine. They can attach the energy onto it and do 30 damage to us. I will take that, and we get Pikachu. Now all we need is the Raichu. Let's evolve. Magneton does the Volt Charge, and here's where Dawn comes in handy. We can transfer that energy onto Arceus, the god Pokemon, whatever his name is, or its name is, and we go with the Ultimate Force. It isn't enough to take down Palkia, but if our opponent doesn't have another Misty, then we're good. Professor's research, so we know that they don't have that Misty. Maybe they get the Gyarados to evolve the Magikarp, and that'll be the next threat they have to do. Maybe they could pull back the Manaphy. They could pull back, not pull back the Manaphy, they could pull back the Palkia. That is fine for us. X speed out, that is completely fine for us. You know why? You wanna know why? I'm not gonna tell them why right now. We'll wait. And Manaphy is gonna give 2 water energy. Oh boy, they don't know what's coming. We Volt Charge up. We attach the energy onto Pikachu just in case we get the Raichu next turn, and we Cyrus the Palkia in the back that already has damage on it, and we go with the Ultimate Force and we take it down. So we only need 1 more point. This deck, even though we started off with Arceus, we still managed to get it online fast thanks to Magneton and Dom. Now they have the Magikarp out. Could they have Gyarados, and could it possibly act as a wall right now? Okay, so they're searching for what, the other Magikarp, the Manaphy. What are they searching for? And okay, so that's kind of smart. I forgot. I mean, it's right in front of me. If you don't use a card a lot, you don't really know what it does. So that was kind of smart. Let's go with the Professor's research. Let's see who we get. We get another Dawn. We Volt Charge up. There is no harm right now in attacking with Arceus. And the reason for that is, even if they get the Misty, and even if they knock us out, they only get 2 points. They can't use Irida if they use Misty, so they can't heal up, which means any one of our Pokemon on the bench, Magneton or Pikachu, just come in and clean up for us. If they have Potion, it's fine. And Tails, that's it. It's over, it's secured. We did it. A fairly quick one. And we can only start off with the Magnemite. Lightning decks are pretty fast. They're quick to get online usually. And this deck is no different once you have the right combination of cards. Obviously, Magnemite with Magneton can begin attacking pretty fast because it can generate its own energy. So it will take a couple turns. So they start off with Palkia and Arceus and the Professor's Research. So they might have what they need in their hand. If they have a leaf, they can't pull back the Palkia, but we have an uphill battle here, but we have the type advantage, so hopefully that all plays out for us. We'll play the Pokeball. If we get Pikachu, that's good. If we get Arceus, that's good too. Energy onto Magnemite, and we play the Pikachu on the bench, and we attack with Lightning Ball. Now, even if we evolve Magneton into Magneton next turn, we still can't attack. So we might have to stay as Magnemite. And Palkia is going to go for the Slash. If they have a Misty, I think we're doomed. So they go for that. We have a situation here. Okay, we have the Arceus. So we play it on the bench. We attach the energy onto Pikachu. We evolve the Magnemite into Magneton. And then we Volt Charge up. And what else do? Let's just evolve the Pikachu into Raichu. I'll hold off on the Giant Cape for now. Alright, so at this point we just end our turn. And we just wait to see what our opponent does. Hopefully they don't have any Misty. Chances are they want to pull back the Palkia and bring in the Manaphy to start to get more water energy. So they attach it to the Arceus. So they're getting ready for Arceus to come in and start to do some damage. And we just Volt Charge up first. We pull back the Magneton, put in the Raichu. And because we have Arceus, we know that the Resilience Link is in effect, which means that Palkia, if it tries to attack next turn, it will do 0 damage. Let's beef up the bulk with Giant Cape. I don't know if you see much Raichu being played with the Giant Cape, but in this deck, that's what we do. And we just go for the Spark. And we're gonna start to do damage to or maybe we could do it to the Manaphy. I think we start to go for the Arceus. Yes, we probably could easily take down Manaphy within 3 turns, 2 if we get Cyrus, but I want to start to do some damage onto the Arceus so that it's weaker when it comes in. It has less HP when it comes in. And like I was saying, this deck is speedy, just like the regular Lightning deck. They play the Leaf, and they're bringing in Manaphy, so they're trying to get some more energy onto their Pokemon. I think it's a good idea that we attack Arceus and not Manaphy, because obviously this turn we're going to be able to take down Manaphy, and we didn't waste our attack on the bench. If we have Cyrus, this game is over. Was hoping that we would have gotten it. Let's go with the Volt Charge. We equip an energy onto Arceus. We go with Spark, and we're going to attack the Palkia. Not the Arceus this time. Reason being, they're gonna bring it in anyways, and chances are, well, it can't take down Raichu. It still can't take down Raichu. We're banking on a Cyrus on this next card. We have 10 more cards to draw, and we're waiting for that Cyrus. There's Misty. Who are they going to flip for? More than likely it's going to be the Palkia, and we could be in danger. There's 1 heads. Alright, so honestly I'd much rather take 1 heads than the 4, because it come in hot. And you see, this is where the Giant Cape comes in handy, and this is it. It's GG's from here. We Cyrus into the Palkia, we bring it out, and then Raichu this little mouse is going to finish off Palkia. We'll just do some chippies onto Arceus. And a quick victory with this Raichu Arceus deck. So this time we're going to go first. And it's a switch up from all our other battles because we're up against a dark deck. I've come up against a lot of water type decks. And I guess it's a meta. We go to Pokeball, we get Arceus, and we'll just throw it on the bench, and we end our turn after this with Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, and they can start to do chippies. Okay, so it's a coughing deck actually, and they're swapping out the Pidgey for the coughing, which tells me that they might have Koga. It's been a while since I've been up against a deck with Koga. So next turn we have to make a choice. If we don't get Magneton, I think if we get Pikachu right here, we suck off the Magnemite. And that's the move right now. We could have probably pulled back the Magnemite or attack with the Magnemite, but if they have Koga, the damage output would be pointless. So they might not have Koga as yet, or even the Wheezing. We evolve into Raichu, get some damage onto the coughing. Last turn we could have, but we thought we were gonna go down. Clearly not Wheezing, or maybe they were holding back from the Wheezing, just waiting for one of our other Pokemon to come out to poison it. And do they have the Pidgeot? So they might not, or they could be waiting to see what we do. So Magnemite is down. It's unfortunate, but we have Raichu we can now bring in. And if they can't evolve, there's the Magneton. If we could have survived one more turn, if we drop the cape, we possibly could have. We spark and we attack the Pidgeotto, which means that next turn we can use the Cyrus if they don't bring it in. Professor's research, searching for either that Wheezing or that Pidgeot. Pokeball, because I guess, okay, so they have all the basics that they need, and they are possibly going to swap. They go for attack. This might be a fast one. Look, all the Magnetons, they're teasing us now. Energy onto the Arceus. We just go with the Cyrus onto the Pidgeotto. We'll take down the Pidgeot and the coughing in one turn. So we take down two Pokemon. Magnemite's sacrifice wasn't in vain if we need to. Our opponent goes for the Professor's research. We see that they have the Wheezing, which means that we could expect the coughing, the Koga strategy next turn. So we're poisoned and they do 0 damage to us. So all we have to worry about is poison. If we get another Pikachu, we can begin doing this swap cycle to heal up from the poison. We don't, but we get a Magnemite. And the Raichu, we can attack that Pidgey on the bench, and next turn, if we get the other Cyrus, we can bring it out. Even if Pidgeotto comes in, it won't have the output to take down Raichu. Unless it evolves into Pidgeot, then there's a chance. So we get the Giant Cape, and that's fine, but here's what we do. We Volt Charge, we bring back the Pikachu, we put in the Arceus, Final Energy, and Ultimate Force takes down the Wheezing, and we've won. So that Magnemite sacrifice was not in vain. It helped to get Raichu and eventually Arceus online to finish off the match. GG's. I find this deck shockingly good. It's one of the most consistent ones that I've built, especially with its ability to get Arceus online with the support from Magneton and Dawn if needed. But Raichu can be a menace if it's left unchecked. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. It's your boy, the Rich Billy's a Sweetheart, signing off.